Hey guys, it's Samantha the Card Girl here. Welcome back to my channel and day 28 of my 31 days of Halloween. I can't believe we're almost there. I am sad by it, but I do plan on keeping this channel active, at least uploading twice a week. So I am looking forward to that. But today is another tarot tag, so it's Tarot Tag Wednesday, and I chose a hashtag Tarot Collector, and this is a VR to MoonBaby. So let's see, this is a 9-question tag. So let's just get started, shall we? Question 1 is, what is your most expensive deck? And that is my Dark Mansion Tarot at $59, I believe, if I remember correctly. So this deck is a Rider-Waite clone. It does not come with a guidebook, but you don't really need it. I don't think, and there might be a way to get a book online, or even just like a little white thing or something you could download, that kind of thing. But it's very Tim Burton style artwork. I'm just gonna make sure the ribbon doesn't get lost there. And if you look at these borders. Try to like really focus them. Look at how pretty that is. So this deck is like Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride and what's the other cartoon one, like Frankenweenie, like that style artwork in all the cards. And I had never paid for so much for a deck before. This one is absolutely worth it. These are the backs. They're so pretty. The cardstock is like a buttery matte type of feel. Like you can see there's no real glare or gloss, which I like. So if you like, sorry, there was a fuzzer here or something. If you like this style, you will absolutely love this deck. It is very easy to read because, again, it is a Rider-Waite clone. So you really don't need the guidebook so long as you know the Rider-Waite system. Or if you don't, you can use just about any tarot learning book with this deck because it's right along with the traditional images, with its own twist, obviously, but still. Alright, so that was for question 1. My most expensive tarot deck. Next is your least expensive tarot deck. And that is my little tiny universal weight tarot. I don't even know if I can't. There we go. Look at this. It's adorable. This guy was $9.99. And open them up just to give you, I'll just pull like one card out here. So here we have the Magician, traditional image, traditional Rider-Waite image. Oh, I'll get it, I promise. It just needs to focus. And of course it's not going to autofocus. Especially with my moving all over, that doesn't help. These are the backs. So like, I mean, it's so tiny. It's smaller than my thumb. Yeah, so I love this deck. It's super cute, super fun. And I have actually made jewelry with this deck by making regular paper copies of some of the cards and then buying itty bitty frames from my local Michael's craft store, and then taking the paper copy that I made, cutting it out, fitting it to the jewelry, and I've made tarot earrings and a necklace. I'll have to show you guys sometime. So that's my least expensive deck. 3 is the deck that collectors would want to steal from your collection. That would actually either be the Dark Mansion Tarot or the Fountain Tarot, and I have chosen these two. This one because this is an expensive deck, not everybody can afford it, and especially if you live someplace like Canada where the price is even higher. This one doesn't have a price tag on it, like on the box to show, because you know a lot of times it'll say US this price, Canada that price. But I would say either this one, and I also say the Fountain Tarot because the Fountain Tarot is very, very popular in the tarot community, and I feel this is like one that all the readers I know have. So I think this is definitely one that a collector would want if they didn't already have it. All right. I'm going to get the ones that I've already used out of the way. Question 4, sorry. What is your strangest deck? I don't really have any that I would classify as strange, but the one that is most different is my 3D tarot. This is what I just picked up last week. You can kind of see there, and all the cards are like that. I'm not going to show this one because I recently did, and I still would like to do a walkthrough of the full deck. So, but yep, my 3D tarot, I would classify it as my most unusual. I don't have a deck like it. It's so different, which I absolutely love. All right, question 5. The deck that collectors are less likely to steal from your collection. I chose my itty bitty everyday witch. And I chose this one because everybody was so excited when we learned that the creator was going to come out with a mini deck, but we were thinking tin size. And then when this showed up, it was kind of a disappointment. It's very hard to shuffle. Somebody with big hands wouldn't really, I mean, I don't know. It's just not ideal. And I would love to see this in a little bit of in a bigger tin size. Tin size is still smaller than your traditional tarot size deck, but this is just a little bit too. And another reason I chose this for this question was because the Everyday Witch is one that you either really love or you really hate. I have found within the tarot community, it is not for everybody. So that's why that's in the ones that I think deck collectors are least likely to take from my collection. Question 6 is the deck that you've had the longest. And that would be my Angel Answers deck in this pouch that I bought. And I actually adorned charms to it. So this one says, this one says healing. Not that it will focus. And then I have a feather on the other one. But anyway, I don't have the actual box anymore, but I still have the book. And these are the card backs. So this is the deck that my very first deck ever, pretty gilt edges. And I've had this for, what, 5, not quite 6 years yet, around 6 years, not quite there yet, since I started reading, since it was my very first deck. And even though I don't read it with it anymore, I have retired it quite some time ago, I can't give it away because of the nostalgia of it. You know, it was my first deck. So they are beautiful. They are great for answers when you want them. Like, they're straight to the point. Yes, no, in a week, maybe. I mean, you know, it's very, very direct. So, yeah, so that is my Angel Answers Oracle. Yep, not tarot, Oracle. And even though it's an oracle and not a tarot, I still included it in this because I don't even know if I have the first tarot. In fact, I know I don't. The first tarot deck I ever had was the Angel Tarot, also by Doreen Virtue, and I gifted that to a friend. Just, again, I grew out of it. I don't like wordy decks with like a paragraph, and I just stopped using it, and I wanted that one to go to a better home, somebody who would use it, you know? Sorry, I'm fuzzy again. All right, let's see. Question 7, what is your newest deck? Well, up until today, that was the 3D Tarot, but I just got my hands on the Herb Crafters Tarot. Today, I absolutely love this deck. And I went to the gift shop that I read at today with the intention of getting 1 or 2 other decks, which I was drawn to last week, but I was waiting for this week. And I get there today and I didn't care for them anymore. I was completely drawn to this deck. So this is the guidebook that it comes with. Now, this ribbon was actually inside the box, but I like to ribbon my booklets because they're so stiff they close, and this way, you know, if I need to put the book down but I'm still looking at a page, I can just mark it with a ribbon. Super handy. Anyway, this is, it's very spring vibe on one hand, but it's so, there are like all seasons and all elements in here. Like, here's fall, just to show you right off the bat. Oh, this phone, I apologize, guys. Jeez. It's just so comforting. They're beautiful images. And a lot of the cards are featured with like nice warm mugs of tea, and I just think it will be perfect. A comfort deck for coming into the cooler months as we are. So I don't plan to use this solely spring or summer. I want to use it for the winter as well. So, and then obviously in the book, it tells, you know, a little bit about the plant that they've associated, or herb they've associated with it. And if you've noticed, the suits are actually fire for wands, air for swords, earth for pentacles, and water for cups. But this is just such a warm, inviting deck. Like, you want to be in these images. You want to be wherever, whatever is going on here. It's like, where is that? I want to sit down at that table, you know? They're just so pretty. And there's a lot in them too. And I think this is one of those decks where something new can be discovered every time you pull it out and read with it or work with it. And I like that too because it keeps you guessing and keeps the deck fresh. Yeah, so that is the Herb Crafters Tarot. All right. The next question is the deck that made you want to collect decks in the first place. Actually, I don't have any. I don't consider myself a deck collector, even though I have a wide variety. I don't do it from the definition of a collector. Like, I don't do it to collect them. I do it because I like having a wide variety of different art styles and themes and just different deck vibes and stuff like that in my collection, but more so for clients, you know, because one deck is not going to be good for everybody. So that's why I have them in my, you know, why I collect them, so to speak, why I have so many. This is the really only one deck that I would consider collectors for me personally would be my Ritual Abuse Tarot. But again, that's sentimental for me. It's not about the artwork or the artist or anything like that. So yeah. And then the last question, question 9, is what is your favorite deck in your collection? This is gonna be this one again. For the reasons I just mentioned, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So that is the #Tarot Collector VR to MoonBaby. Thank you, MoonBaby, for putting this out. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!